Number one problem my women law students struggle with is being comfortable with the strength of their voice. It shouldn't come as a surprise to us, though, right? Because we have been socialized as young girls to make everyone else feel comfortable, to make ourselves appear as friendly as possible. I mean, look at the most recent election cycle, right? Think about how strong women are treated in the media, how we hear our colleagues and friends and relatives talk about strong women. So it shouldn't come as a surprise that when they initially come into my classroom, they have these syrupy, sweet, sing-songy voices with upward inflections, almost as if they want to ask a question. They don't want to appear to be too assertive. They don't want to appear to be too powerful. But what I've observed over the years is as I listen to them talk to each other during the breaks or as they interact with me one-on-one, they have a completely different voice that's powerful, that's deep, that's rich, that's confident. And so it made me start to think, what is it about what we do as trial lawyers that prevents women from feeling comfortable and confident, being strong and assertive, and using their natural speaking voice? I mean, think about that. We have so socialized women and girls in our society that they change the way their voices sound. We've got to change that. And we as women can do it. At some point in their career, most women trial lawyers have been told, you sound like a bitch. Be careful about your tone. You don't want to sound too bitchy. And then we get into the intersectionality of that. For Black women, we all have the fear of sounding like the angry Black woman. We're afraid to be passionate. We're afraid to be emotional. All of the things that you need to become a great trial lawyer. So the problem that I face when teaching these students is in order to be a great trial advocate, you have to have a strong voice, right? You have to be authoritative. You have to take command of the courtroom. That's what we're looking for, and that's what we teach. And we shouldn't be teaching our women trial lawyers or future trial lawyers anything different. So how do we reconcile the two, right? How do we reconcile what society sees as too strong, and how do we reconcile what we fear society will reject? I don't think we can. I think we as women cannot be two things. We cannot be overly friendly and concerned about whether or not we'll come off too strong and adequately advocate for our client. Think about it. How can you be fully present in a trial while you're worrying about a fake voice? Think about all the things you have to do during a trial. You have to think about objections that you need to make. You have to be listening to the witness. You need to be looking at the jury to see if they're reacting to the evidence. You need to be listening out for a nugget that you may want to use during closing argument. How can you do all of that and have a fake voice and be worried about what you sound like? Not only can you not be fully present, you can't be fully authentic. And that is what makes a great trial lawyer, being your authentic self. How can you be who you are if you are pretending to sound like someone else? There is a difference between being a strong advocate for your client and being a bitch. There is a difference between being assertive and being angry. And we allow the narrative about strong women advocates to continue when we don't call our male colleagues out. We do. And so we have to be the ones to say, hold up, man. She's not a bitch. She is a bad boss ass lawyer who probably got under your skin a little bit and is doing the job she needs to do for her client. And while there may be some things that you don't agree with, we can be adversaries and be professional. I am not going to allow you to speak about her that way. We control the narrative, and we have to do that, because if we don't call it out and we hear it, who's going to?